About a week ago, Olivia Rodrigo released the fourth music video from her hit debut album, Sour, a Petra Collins-directed flick for the pop-punk song Brutal. This is the second Olivia video to be directed by art photographer Petra Collins, the first being the music video for Good For You. I've done a video on Petra Collins in the past, so you can check that out if you want. Collins' photography has always explored themes of girlhood and femininity while exhibiting Y2K influences. This art style aligns perfectly with the teenage dream gone wrong persona that Rodrigo embraces through her music, resulting in a great artistic partnership that I see continuing on far into the future. Together, they produce unique visuals borrowing from multiple popular aesthetics that appeal to their target audience of Gen Z girls. The Brutal music video is a prime example of this. The video opens with a retro video game-inspired title sequence, containing many of the key motifs associated with the vaporwave aesthetic. If you spend time on the internet at all, you have probably come across a piece of vaporwave art at one point or another. Vaporwave is a 21st century aesthetic that evokes nostalgia for any time between the 1980s and early 2000s. Visually, vaporwave is a melting pot of glitch art, late 1990s web design, antiquated 3D graphics, and pink, blue, purple color schemes, all of which can be spotted in Brutal's title sequence. Vaporwave art also loves appropriating Japanese iconography, which has been common practice in Western pop music for a while now, from Gwen Stefani's Harajuku Girls in 2004 to Ariana Grande's Kanji Barbecue Tattoo in 2019. The effects of this pop culture phenomenon are evident in the Brutal title sequence's clunky Kana-inspired text and the hazy neon Tokyo-esque skyline in the backdrop. Conceptually, vaporwave is known to be, as described by its aesthetics wiki page, a tongue-in-cheek commentary on modern consumerism and the soulless glamour of late capitalism, a critique that Brutal seems to take part in. Rodrigo creepily smiles as she hosts a news program, cries hysterically on livestream as the comment section is entertained by her demise, and films a commercial for a blue drink while people incessantly pick at her appearance. These scenes allude to the toxicity of celebrity culture and the media's commodification of young female stars, and even just teenage girls as a whole. Perhaps this is part of the reason why Y2K fashion is featured so heavily in this music video, since celebrity tabloid culture reached its height during the 2000s. In the commercial scene, Rodrigo is dressed in a silver getup that calls back to the slick, shiny futurism of the new millennium, and we see that the industry treats Rodrigo more as a product than a human being. Many have pointed out this scene's similarities to Rina Sawayama's Excess, another music video that links the evils of consumerism to the Y2K aesthetic. While I don't know whether or not these similarities were intentional, it's cool to see these artists using the Y2K trend to make some form of social commentary and not just simply glamorizing the period for its cute outfits. For instance, at the beginning of the video, Rodrigo pays homage to Britney Spears by wearing the same Roberto Cavalli dress she wore to the 2003 American Music Awards. As many of you probably already know, Spears helped define the music scene of the 2000s, yet has spent most of her career under the intense scrutiny of the public. Rodrigo pays tribute to Spears as a young star herself, whose own life has been put under a magnifying glass by the media. Furthermore, ballet imagery is used in this video to represent the impossible standards of beauty and poise placed on women both in and out of the music industry. We see Olivia break her ankle in pursuit of this state of perfection. She wears black fishnet sleeves with her pretty pink ballet costume, indicating her rebellion against those strict societal expectations. Rodrigo is in the public eye, pressured to be flawless and proper like a ballerina performing on stage 24/7, when in reality she's just another teenage girl trying to navigate adolescence. Additionally, dance is actually a theme that Collins explores quite often in her work, as she was once an aspiring ballerina whose dreams of becoming a dancer were shattered due to a devastating injury at age 15. Collins' own pain and frustration from that experience were most likely channeled into Rodrigo's disillusioned teen angst. In the music video, she feels she has no control over her life as her friends drag her through a mall or as she cries animated tears in a classroom. Speaking of the classroom scene, the set and styling here really remind me of Clueless. Even in a music video that focuses mainly on Y2K trends, we see Amy Heckerling's 1995 cult classic's lasting influence on pop culture and fashion today. This is most obvious in Rodrigo's outfit, as she wears a red beret, a matching red plaid skirt, and knee-high socks. In typical Clueless fashion, Rodrigo's other equally well-dressed classmates lounge at their desks, disinterested as she angrily sings at the camera. High school itself has been a recurring theme in Rodrigo's Sour visuals, such as with the Sour Diary journal/zine, designed to look like a sticker-littered composition notebook, or when she was a mean cheerleader in Good For You. In Brutal specifically, high school is a cold, drab institution that traps students into conformity. Rodrigo also tackles LA traffic a la Sharon Dion, demonstrating a similar rich Valley Girl sass as she cusses at drivers and climbs over their cars in huge leather platform boots. In the final shot, she stands alone amongst the chaos of angry drivers, smoke, and ballerinas, conveying an overwhelming sense of loneliness that I'm sure anyone who has ever been a teenager is able to relate to. The music video for Brutal is essentially an amalgamation of all trendy retro aesthetics that have been popularized by Gen Z on the internet, blending together elements of vaporwave, Y2K, pop punk, ballet, and 1995's Clueless. At the same time, the music video is still unmistakably modern due to its use of animated face filters, reminiscent of Instagram or Snapchat filters that have the ability to blur all of our imperfections. Presenting these symbols of social media reminds us that the hyper-connected nature of our world today has only exacerbated problems like celebrity surveillance and teen insecurity, both of which Rodrigo herself has been subject to. By combining all of these visual references, she and Collins have transformed her harsh experiences into entertaining art that all current and former angsty teens can feel connected with.